Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. So this is my official Walking Dead Comic-Con video. I have a bunch of videos coming out today. I want to talk about Fear the Walking Dead because we actually got the release date for that. It's premiering on October 11th. Now that we have a lot of the release dates, a lot of things make a lot more sense. So yeah, there's a lot to talk about. So I want to talk about all that in this video. There's going to be things that I can't really mention yet. So I will be doing a second video on it because I want to talk about the panel just in general and some more information that we did learn. So if you are new to the channel and you want Walking Dead content, make sure to be a subscriber. I'll be doing Fear the Walking Dead videos and also the Walking Dead Worlds Beyond. That panel is starting very soon. Today's a huge day. It's a massive day for Walking Dead fans. We learned the release date. There's just a lot to talk about. If you want instant updates of this, because it does take me a while to do videos, just make sure to go follow me on Instagram. It's at MusicMan on Terrace Street. Whenever news drops, I always post it on there pretty much instantly. Like I had the Fear the Walking Dead release date on there, same with the Walking Dead. So yeah, anyways, let's just talk about everything. So the release date has finally been announced. It's coming out on October 4th, which is very exciting. I think a lot of people were really hoping it wasn't going to be in November. First of all, I was like a month off. I was saying October, November, but I wasn't thinking early October. I was actually thinking like late October, like Halloween, if they were going to do that. But mainly I was thinking November, so I was definitely wrong on that. It's not coming this Sunday like a lot of people wanted. It's not coming in August. It seems like nothing is actually coming out in August or September. So we're going to have a ton of Walking Dead content starting in October, really from October to November. And I don't know what they're going to be doing with World Beyond. I'll do another video on that. Obviously, I'll be talking about all that because the release date for World Beyond seems to be October 4th. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I caught during watching that panel. So I'll have to wait and see. But it seems like the release date for World Beyond is also October 4th, which is the release date for the season 10 finale. I think World Beyond's premiere will be airing like that night. And so I'm a little confused on how they're going to be airing World Beyond. If it's going to be one episode that comes out then, and then they're going to do Fear the Walking Dead for 8 episodes because that's premiering on October 11th. And then after that, they do World Beyond, which maybe will continue next year in February, maybe. Or maybe they'll just air World Beyond, I guess, alongside Fear the Walking Dead. That is also very possible. If that's the case, I don't even know how I'm going to survive those nights because I'm going to watch both shows. That's going to be a lot. But this is exciting, though. The Walking Dead Season 10 finale is coming out on October 4th. So we're kind of like halfway, I would say, from what a lot of people wanted. Some people wanted August, or at least were thinking August, and some people were thinking November. So October is not necessarily halfway. It's almost September. It's October 4th. So I think it works. That's literally when Season 11 would have premiered, was most likely October 4th. So we're just getting the Season 11 release date because Season 11 of The Walking Dead is obviously not coming out this year. That's what this confirms, I should say. Season 11 is definitely not coming out this year. We did get a lot of Season 11 teasers, though, and so I want to talk about one of them in this video. I guess two of them, but I'm going to be doing a video later on talking about Season 11 because they actually, Angela Kang and some other people teased a little bit of that. So we did learn that this will be an extended episode, so that's kind of awesome. We're going to be getting more footage, and so this will make it a bit more worth it. Like if it was an hour long, a very standard episode, it probably wouldn't feel as worth it. So I'm not sure what they mean by extended or anything like that. It could be like an hour and a half, maybe. I don't know, but that's kind of exciting. Also, I do want to mention, and this might be, I might be thinking about this in a different way, but Nicotero mentioned in the panel that they've had some really great people come back to the show. And he mentioned like, that like John Bernthal and the great Scott Wilson. And he also mentioned Rooker, which I'm assuming means Michael Rooker. So that's why I'm like, is Michael Rooker going to be in the season 10 finale? Because I've noticed that he's been doing a lot more interviews or he's been asked more questions about The Walking Dead recently. So maybe he can come back in like some type of dream sequence or something for Daryl. They could do something that's really trippy there. I'm not exactly sure. He could have been just talking about Michael Rooker in general, because if you remember in season 2, Daryl had that little dream sequence there. I don't think it really meant much, but I mean, obviously later on did, because it confirmed that. Well, it didn't confirm anything, but Merle did come back in season 3. So I don't know. I thought that was a little weird. It might not be anything. He might have just misspoke, but I'm going to keep my eye on that. We did actually get a trailer, and most of it was footage from the opening minutes, but we do actually have some extended scenes. So that's exciting. It was mostly just beta footage though, and actually the hospital. We have this great shot right here, and this, I think, I didn't think it was this bad. I thought, like, you see the front of the building, the front of the hospital here, I thought it was just that. Like, I thought just based off the footage we got from episode 15 And the teasers for this, I thought it was just that, but you see this hospital, and I mean, I can't believe there's that many walkers there. So that makes this very like grandiose. Like this is going to be a massive episode. The threat they're going to be dealing with is insane. I don't know how they escape this. Obviously they're going to, but they're going to, like, that's the thing, because this is what we see here. There's probably a lot more within the trees and stuff. So yeah, I have no idea how they're going to escape this, but this is exciting. This shot here has me so hyped. And it was just this shot here, actually the last like minute here, because that's like all brand new footage. But just seeing that is insane, which means that for the next 2 months now, because the season 10 finale is going to be airing in just over 2 months, they will be revealing a lot more things, a lot more footage and stuff like that. So it isn't going to be just nothing. They are going to hype stuff up. They're going to release footage and stuff like that, teasers, new information and all that. So I guess for the next 2 months now, there's going to be a lot of hype surrounding The Walking Dead. They're going to be revealing more things, especially with World Beyond and Fear the Walking Dead. Like, expect a lot of stuff, because those are brand new seasons. World Beyond is a brand new series in general. So that's awesome. We're going to be getting a lot of stuff there. So the stuff that we did learn, and again, I will be doing a video talking about this a little bit more in depth, just because there's a lot in here, and I just wanted to talk about what related to the trailer that they released. And so, first of all, on Beta, it seems like there is going to be, or at least Angela King mentioned something to do with Beta, in a sense that she can't wait for people to see what happens to Beta. So I'm wondering, like, what happens to Beta, or what happens with Beta? Does he die, or is he not going to die? What happens to him in this episode? I'm so curious on that. She also talked about Maggie coming back to the hilltop, and she was asked about Maggie and Negan's relationship and how that's going to work for season 11. This was kind of a season 11 teaser, because remember, Angela Kang has written all of season 11. I'm sure for the most part it's all written. There's probably little things here and there that she has to do, but she knows where it's going to end. She knows what happens in season 11, like with certain characters, where they're going to be in certain episodes. Like season 11 is, sure they haven't filmed it yet, but she knows what happens. So she said in here that when Maggie comes back, and the hilltop's destroyed and Negan is just allowed to walk around, that's going to cause some shit. So that basically confirms that if it doesn't happen in the finale, which I don't think it's going to, then in season 11, Maggie is going to return to the hilltop. She's going to find it destroyed. So I think that's where the Commonwealth come in. I think they're going to be able to help and rebuild. And then we have Negan walking around. So obviously we know that's going to be a major scene, or I guess not scene, but a major storyline in season 11 is Maggie versus Negan. Because why is he allowed out, right? Maggie's going to be pissed off. And I hope we get a little bit of a reaction to that in the finale, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Like I said, most of the trailer was stuff that we already saw. There was some extended footage within it and stuff like that. A lot of that Gabriel scene was already there, or we already saw it. So the one thing she also teased was the Commonwealth journey and how we're going to see the Commonwealth journey start and stuff like that. So I'm at this point, she is basically confirming that the Commonwealth is a major factor for season 11. They will be introduced in the finale. And so to me, while it can mean a ton of different things, because is Maggie introduced with the Commonwealth, or do they just pop up with Eugene, Princess, Yumiko, Ezekiel, and all of them? It looks like we're going to be getting a lot more there. I'm a little disappointed in that we didn't get any kind of footage with Stephanie. But again, I think a lot of these scenes with all those characters are things that are going to make this episode very special. And I think if they do give them away too early, then when we watch the episode, all the hype is going to be for nothing, right? Like if they show the Commonwealth, if they show certain things, when we watch the episode, none of that stuff is going to be surprising. So I think in this sense, they have to kind of keep a lot of these things a secret for as long as they can, just because obviously they want these things to be big reveals during the episode. This way, everyone will review the episode amazingly because they didn't already see that. And so, yeah, I totally get that. The Commonwealth, I can't wait to see them. And also, they mentioned that Maggie's return is going to be pretty big in the finale, and that Negan has a key role. So I'm really interested in that. And I do wonder if that's more related to killing Beta, something to do maybe with the Commonwealth and with Maggie. So it seems like Negan is kind of the secret weapon potentially of the finale. And Nicotero also mentioned during the stream that the last 5 minutes are going to take it to a whole other place, and that he wishes he can talk about it, but he couldn't. And I was watching, it seemed like it was really hard for him to not say anything. So this is all very exciting. I really can't wait. Those last 5 minutes, it is going to be exciting, I'm sure. it's going to be, I know it's going to be Commonwealth related. I already know that. I just don't know in what sense. Is it going to be Commonwealth related because Eugene and them find the Commonwealth? I don't think it's necessarily going to be that. For some reason, I just have this feeling that the Commonwealth are going to show up with Maggie, or maybe not even with Maggie, but they're just going to show up to the hospital area in general, and they'll just wipe out a ton of zombies. And that's why the last 5 minutes are just insane, because we're watching the Commonwealth wipe out all of these walkers and whisperers, and maybe some of our characters like Daryl, Negan, you know, everyone else, they're trapped in these houses and stuff. They could kind of do that because they did that in the comics, so that would be a nice Easter egg. And then Maggie shows up with them, and then the last 5 minutes are just like that epic, you know, like so much happens there. So overall with Comic-Con, you know, I obviously I liked everything that we did learn. There's a lot more stuff I do want to talk about just with specific characters, little tidbits of information that we did learn. But overall, I am happy with this. I wish we got a little bit more footage. We did get quite a bit of footage, though. If you actually go through it, there's little extended scenes here and there. Mostly it's the beta thing at the end. Like, that's really, like, we got a part of that in the general teaser for the finale, but that is a whole scene that wasn't there. And so I'm thinking when we see this last shot here of the hospital, this is where the credits are going to roll, because, like, this is basically the point of the episode, right? Is this shot right here. How do we deal with this? Are they going to deal with this in the finale? And we're going to have to find out in like not even 2.5 months, just a little over 2 months. So yeah, this is very exciting. Obviously, I will be doing videos for the rest of the day. There's a lot more information to talk about. So, but yeah, post all your thoughts down below. Post your reactions to everything that we learned today. This was definitely worth it. This was very exciting. I'm going to have to rewatch the entire thing for the Comic-Con panel, because there was so much there there's a lot of information in there. And so I'll be doing videos on this for the next couple of days. I am going to be doing I'm not going to do a review of a Comic-Con panel because it kind of makes no sense, but I do want to do like giving my thoughts on everything, and just because the Walking Dead cast is so fun. I mean, all of them. They're like my favorite actors and actresses in the world, like seriously. So if you want Walking Dead content and stuff like that in general, just remember, make sure to be a subscriber. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.